The Cobras will take care of him.
Has the CIA dog been disposed of yet?
The pain is dead.
What? He may be a child, but he's definitely one of yours. I fear Khrushchev may have a hand in this. We have no time to lose. You must eliminate him before the final test.
Don't worry. They'll be able to handle it. I'm leaving him to you, the field.
The old man is always sleeping. Is he all right?
The end is saving what life he has left in him for battle. Normally, he's dead. But he'll wake up when the time is right. And when he does, it will be the end for the boy.
No. Sokolov isn't worth your love. You can entertain me until the rain stops. Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
The Sorrow, is that you?
Alright, so for the reason that I said that you need to have the SBD equipped is that here, when you zoom in very quickly, you will notice that the N is still sitting there. And believe it or not, if you have a good aim, which is, you really don't need that much of a good aim, but one shot will kill him and you won't have to fight him later on in the game, which is kind of like a cheat, but it's kind of funny because the seat blows up and then the wheel of the seat comes flying and hits you, but that's it. And then in the area where you're supposed to fight him, you'll only see a few guards, and that's it. Now, since I noticed that it's really not that fun to spoil that and kill the end right now, I might as well just let him live and have a good battle later on. So, that's basically what you can do if you really don't want to fight him, because let me just give you a heads up. The end is really hard to kill. The first time, at least, when you fight him. And even if you have experience with him, you still have, like, a little trouble with him, because he's really hardcore. And you'll see that later on anyways. But that's just a sneak peek of what's coming. But yeah, you can really just shoot him in that scene. Don't shoot the guard, because then he'll kind of like wake up and go really fast out of there. Or if you miss, he'll go really fast out of there, and then you'll lose your chance of shooting him. So the best thing you can do is just one-shot him, and that'll be it. But yeah, it's really interesting how the game actually gives you the chance to skip a boss. And I did it when I was very used to the game, because I thought that there was really no need to fight him if I already had all the camos, and you know, so. Alright. So we're going in a warehouse where there are a lot of guards, and I guess the best pattern for this place would be splitter, I think it's called. I hope I'm not missing anything. I mean, I wouldn't miss anything major, but whoa, this thing is so sensitive. Up we go. Yeah, the water kind of takes away your stamina, and faster if you have leeches. Remember that. So yeah, when you're in buildings made of, you know, concrete, the best camouflage is splitter, and the splitter uniform. There we go. It doesn't give you like a 100% or even 90. It's more like a 60%, which is really not that impressive, but at least it's really not that bad. It's better than, you know, 0. I don't have a suppressor for my MK22, so I'm gonna have to depend on camouflage. Hopefully I'll try to sneak in and get them one by one. Okay, guess I'll crawl in. Oh, it's just 65%. 70% if you stay still. It's not too bad, actually. I thought I was more like less or something. Really can't see how many guards are in here. There's no really good advantage point from this spot to shoot with the SVD. Oh, darn it. They still noticed. I think backup will come in through this door. Darn it. Gotta get out of here. Come on. Let me hide over here. Here's the desert face. Now we have the desert camouflage completed. I really don't want to wait those 80 seconds, so I'm gonna be doing a little risky things here. If it comes to the worst case scenario, I'm just gonna run up and zone, and in this particular scene you won't get any alarm on the next zone, so it's really not that bad. The problem is getting a lot of damage along the way, but whoops. Oh, darn it. Hi. Can't see anything, but I'm moving forward. Later on we'll be back at this room, so I'll explore it more detail, I guess. Oh, but at least I'll explore this room. Definitely. So that when I come back, they're all hungry and out of focus. Ow. Bye-bye. Let me get the M36, is it? The shotgun. I need it. M37. Yeah, I don't need this. Yeah, the M37 is perfect for running away and confronting enemies. Observe. Yeah, it's very powerful. I mean, if it kills bosses really fast, imagine these enemies. So this zone is special, because right now there are not supposed to be any enemies here, so that's why we find ourselves with no alarm when you zone out, so that's why I took that little trip. Here I recommend that you use the thermal goggles, not the night vision goggles, because they're not going to be revealing a lot about the traps. I gotta shoot the rope. So you can see there are a lot of traps around here. There are trap holes. There's some mud on this corner. It's a really hellish place. I thought once that if I took down all the traps, the moment that I come back here, I wouldn't have to deal with the traps. But the thing is that the game actually resets all of the traps once again, so it becomes useless to waste your time trying to take out the traps just so you can make it a little easier on you when you come back through here again. So that's the problem. I don't know if this is a bomb or... Sometimes it's a bomb, sometimes some spikes. Oh, there's nothing. Sometimes some spikes are shot from nowhere. And sometimes things like that, like a big wooden thing with spikes comes down and it hurts you like hell. It cuts you a lot, so that's why you gotta go on cure mode. Oh, and there's also a flying squirrel around here. This is the second place where you can find them. I'm not really sure if you can find them anywhere else in the game afterwards. It's really not a useful thing anyways, because it tastes bad, but it might be useful to capture it alive and confuse the enemy. That's just one thing that I've never done, so if you guys are playing the game and you find a flying squirrel, they're just hanging by the trees, so if you take your time and look around, you'll find one. And experiment with that. Just capture one alive, throw it at the enemy, and let me know if it works, if it flies around or something. I don't know. I mean, that would be very interesting to see. So this is a base again, only that this time around it's a very more complex base. It has this electric fence, and then there's that stone wall that has two entrances, and then inside there's a more guards, and then there's a facility that you can't go in as Snake, but you'll see that on the next part, because I see I'm a little short on time. But for now I'm just gonna sneak in, and I'm gonna take the most fun door entrance, because there are easier ways, but I'm gonna show you what easier ways I'm talking about. There are poisonous snakes here, huh? Die. Okay. Yeah. No big deal. It's really not that hard. I mean, it's nighttime. All the guards are sleepy, I guess. I mean, look at them. I killed a dog and it didn't do anything. It's like standing there. They stand so still. I wonder if they'll make them way smarter in the future. I mean, guards are very complex on Metal Gear Solid 4. I can't imagine what they would be on a next-gen Metal Gear game. I did see the cutscenes for the next one. Here's a hole on the grass that you can go in. That's the one entrance, but I'm gonna take the other one. So I'll see you guys on the next part. Bye-bye.